I started this video or not. If I didn't, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living. I had a shower just a little while ago. It's 12:29. I dropped the kids off at camp. I did a load of laundry. I got to rotate it and put another load in. I edited a video. I didn't get a video up last night. Boris is right here. I got some pork to cook. It's really hot out today. And yeah, we went to Maze's soccer game last night. And anyways, I just want to get something done for supper. The video I was editing, well, it was 2 days squished together. This is pork, by the way. It was $9.31. How much is it a kg? $8.80 a kg. I plan on just cutting this up in smaller bits, cut the fat off, cooking it, and then drenching it with chicken and rib sauce. Maybe make a pot of rice to go with it. I could fry this up with just salt and pepper. I'm just keeping it simple. It's like having ribs without the bone. And it's not slow roasted. But I'm just trying to cut some of the fat off. Yeah, the video I was editing was the last day of school, and when Mally went to the airport. Still so proud of her. She's having a ball out there. I know for Canada Day they went to some festival and had Nigerian food, I think. And yeah, she's done some shopping at Value Village, and she's got to, her and like Medea and her family, Marquise and Karen and Maverick were over, and they had a barbecue. See, just not big pieces, but not little teeny tiny diced up pork either. I got these 2 packs. They both got to be cooked, so I'm gonna do it. The chicken and rib sauce I'm gonna use. I was at Sobeys the other day, and they had Kraft chicken and rib sauce on for 69 cents a bottle. Now they're not big bottles, but I got a few of them. I'll have to use at least one whole one, maybe 2. I don't know. Depends. I can't remember if we've had it before. We're going to use it, though. Why not? And something a little different. We had hamburgers and hot dogs the other day when we were at the lake. We had chicken burgers yesterday. We'll have boneless ribs. If that's what you want to call it. For supper, and a pot of rice. My husband's upstairs working, Messiah's here. Maze has a doctor's appointment today, not till 6:45. I called yesterday. I'm surprised they got us in, but I think I was telling you it's going to be with the doctor. I only ever met him once, but I got a bad vibe from him. I didn't care for him. Just the way he talked to me. I'm just like, it was unnecessary. Anyways, I'm bringing Maze anyways because he's been complaining of his ear the past few days, and I've been doing the polysporin antibiotic drops. There's a freaking fly in my kitchen. And his ear isn't hurting, so I don't think it's an infection, because if you have an earache, boy, those can hinder you. I called the pharmacy too. I'm like, is there anything else I can do? And she just suggested maybe a little olive oil or hydrogen peroxide. I haven't done that yet, but we'll see what the friggin' doctor says. I don't know. But yeah, it's tonight. Our appointment's for 6:45. We'll go. I'll stare him right in his friggin' forehead to try to intimidate him if he tries to intimidate me, because Mama ain't having that. The thing that really bothered me with him, I mean, he's probably a very nice guy, but the very first time meeting him, I think I explained this anyways, just, we went to get our prescriptions renewed, because we haven't had a family doctor in a few years. Anyways, we just need to get our prescriptions renewed. We weren't there because we were sick or anything. I got mine done. He just pretty much turned the computer towards me and say, what ones do you need? This, and I just went, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, you know, and voila. And then he turns to Maze. He's like, well, what's wrong with him? All right. That's not what you say to a mother with a child that's, you know, he's not sick. He's just there for his prescriptions, and you won't renew them unless he's there in person. There's nothing wrong with him, sir, is what I said. Well, what's wrong with his skin? I said he has eczema and we have a dermatologist. That's not what I'm here for. And if he tries that bull with me today, I'll say the same thing. I will be polite. I don't be rude. I'll just, you know, no. Just look in his ear, please. And if there's anything we need to do, please tell me what to do and I'll do it. You know what I mean? Frustration. And this is an actual doctor. This isn't a nurse practitioner. I'm sure there's lovely doctors out there, but I really enjoy nurse practitioners. Any experience, I've never had a bad experience with a nurse practitioner. And they refer to doctors if they need assistance, you know. But I'm a little wound up about having to go there tonight, but I'm going to go. Because we're lucky to have a doctor to look at. He's not our family doctor. He works at like a health clinic. And yeah, we'll go. We'll get it sorted. And he might say there's nothing. Just keep doing what we're doing. But it's been going on for days now. And he gets frustrated because it feels weird not to be able to hear out of one ear. And when we put those polysporin drops in his ear, we just try to wipe out the cavity of his ear with like toilet paper or something like that. Not sticking a Q-tip in there. And stuff comes out, so I'm assuming it's just he has a buildup of that. I don't know. So, regardless, I will have food for supper ready. I'll have a lot of it so they can have a good feed. Oh, something else that happened today, which was very exciting. I haven't edited that video yet, but by the time this one's edited, that one will be edited. When we went to the rink for that end of school year, like little fair thing, you know, with the bouncy castles and stuff. If you played certain games, you get these little pieces of paper you write on and drop it in a bucket on your way out. And there's prizes to win. Anyways, we got a call today. And we won a punch card for the swimming pool this summer. Like free swims for the summer. Just like for one, you know, so Maze could use it one day and Misha could use it. It's only like $3 or something to go swimming. But we won a free season pass. So I'm like, that's awesome. We haven't won anything in a dog's age. Oh, that's a terrible expression now. So, anyways, they won. It was Maze who really got all the tickets, so technically he won, but I don't know if he'll use it. Either one of them could use it. It's a family pass. Anybody could use it if Messiah wanted to use it. It's just a punch card to punch the days. So, yeah, that'll come in handy. Okay, we're almost done. I'm just going to fry this up with a little bit of oil, season it with some onion, garlic, maybe a little salt and pepper. And when it's done, I will coat it in that chicken rib sauce and let it simmer in that a bit. And I just need to make a pot of rice, which we got a big bag of rice the other day because we used it up last time we had rice. So we got some hamburger in the fridge too that needs to be cooked. And I was thinking about making hamburgers. Or I could just scramble it up and use it tomorrow for tacos or sloppy joe or spaghetti or whatever, chili. We'll see. Misha wants to cook chicken. I said, I don't got any chicken in the fridge. She was like, well, we got some in the freezer. I said, yeah, but we got stuff in the fridge we got to cook first. That's not a good enough excuse for her. Well, that's too bad. Natalie sent me pictures. She made corn chowder yesterday out at Medea's, and she called me. She was like, you know that Betty Crocker book we have on top of the fridge? I said, yes, it's the one Angel sent us. Get out of here, fly. Anyways, she was like, turn to page 95 and take a picture of it and send it to me. It was for the quick rolls. So she made quick rolls and corn chowder out there for supper for the house. And it was just funny. She knew exactly which page it was on. So that's my girl. Anyway, we'll go over to the stove in a minute. Okay. I put those fat things out on my garbage bin. I'm sure Randall will eat it. He was out there waiting. This is the chicken rib stuff. We'll see. I put a blob of, not butter, oil in here. I'll get it 90% cooked and I'll put the sauce in and let it simmer the rest of the way. Look at the sauce. Look at this. My husband barbecued steak the other night and it was sitting too close to the barbecue. Yeah. Hot cake will burn your eyes. Anyways, I'll get this sizzling. Shouldn't take too long. I'll get that bag of rice out. Now, I used to just cut this open, but I learned I always get mixed up. If you cut the right one, you can just pull the string right out. And I forget which one it is, but we're going to try it. Cut that off. Once you get the right one, it just comes right on done. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, there's one side. There's one. All right. Oh, that's not it. I gotta do this. Not that. Oh, this one. There's another one. I used to try to painstakingly try to take out all of these. Ridiculous. I just don't know which way to go. Which way is the one today? No, that's not it. What's going on here? Is it this side? Son of a. Oh. I'm gonna end up doing what I used to do. Oh, yeah. Frustration. You son of a. Well, I thought I was going to do this right slick. And I'm not. Son of a Sam Squanch. Alright. Perfect. This is no name basmati rice. Imported from India. Okay. 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water. Bring it to a boil. Throw a blob of butter in it. Take any spices you want. Take it off the heat. Put a lid on it. Leave it for 20 minutes. I'm doing that. Only I'm doubling the recipe. So 4 cups of rice, 6 cups of water. I'll do that shortly. This is onion powder. I don't know if we have garlic powder. I'll put some pepper. I won't put as much salt as usual. Just because I'm sure there's plenty of salt in this. Yeah. Could do egg rolls too, but I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. Not today. 12:50. I'll take Boris out after. It is warm outside. I gotta make a thumbnail for that video I did. My thumbnail program takes forever to open up. And I got violets to plant. I don't think I'll do it now because it's so bloody hot outside and sunny. I don't know if that's a good idea to do that in the glare and sun either later this evening or tomorrow morning. We'll see. No, tomorrow morning I'm gonna be on the road. I was supposed to go in and help my family member today. But I'm doing it tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see. They're fine. They're fine. I checked on them this morning, but they're fine. Oh no. Gotta let that cook. I'm hungry. Hangry. Yeah, yesterday I really had an off day. I just felt, I don't know, just felt off. I'm feeling better today. I had a shower yesterday too, but it's like, it's a fresh new day. Everything's fine. Had a shower. I'm all shiny. My hair's still kind of wet, but that's all right. I'm going to do a meditation today. I always feel good after that. Have my feet on the ground. Talk to my mother and any ancestors that might be about. Yeah, I'm assuming probably my husband will pick the kids up from camp. And then I'll bring Maze in to his appointment. Because I don't want to go to town 3 times in one day. I'm kind of a baby these days when it comes to that. So, yeah. Yeah, I might start a new book. I haven't done a book video in a couple of weeks, like my wrap up. I don't know how many books. I listened to a lot of audiobooks this month. When I listen to books, I listen to them way faster than we speak, you know. So I can blast off a bunch of books in 1 month if I listen to straight up audio. Yeah, like 2 times, 2.5, sometimes 3 times the speed as normal. But that's how fast my brain works. And depending on the book and depending on the narrator. Yeah. I'm sure that's what everybody does. Their mind probably works way faster than our eyes and mouth and, you know, our brain recognition and function. We just can't spit out what we're trying to say or, you know, that sort of thing. Still, my favorite form of taking in books is physical reading, but sometimes you just don't got time for it. But it's more engulfing when you can sit down and read the book. But summertime, I'm gonna probably devote my time more when it comes to books to more audio, just because I have a house full of kids. I have to go here, there, and everywhere, sports and camps and activities. I'll probably be heavy on the audiobooks, not so much on the physical books, but that's okay. It's alright. And then in the fall, I'll get back into the other way around. Because some books, like big giant books, I like to listen to them audibly, like Under the Dome by Stephen King. I do have the physical book, but I listen to it via audiobook, because that's like a 1,000-page book. Things like that. Anyways. I have a couple of, I need to do a book haul that I had got secondhand. I've been reading, over the past few years, I've read some of Stephen King's books. Like I read It, Pet Cemetery, Under the Dome, The Stand. What else? I can't remember. Anyways, I have some other books of his. The Fireman, or that might be Joe Hill. I have that book too. I've never read. That's Stephen King's son. I got that book because it's like like I don't know if it's zombies or like the world EMP attack or something. Like I like those kind of survival, the world's ending kind of thing books. I like those sort of things. There's another one, The Cell by Stephen King. I got that. I think that is about. I heard somebody talking about it. I'm like, I didn't even know about this story. It's about. It follows this man, I think, and he accidentally leaves his cell phone in the car, and he's in an appointment or something, and everybody in the world, when the cell phones go off, they're all turned into zombies or monsters or something. Anyways, he didn't have a cell phone with him, and now he has to survive the majority of the world turning into whatever they turn into. I don't know what it is. Another book I don't have the physical book. When I read The Shining is another one I listened to, or read a couple of years ago. The book 2 to that is Dr. Sleep, I think. Which I've never read. I don't have the book physically, but I do have the audiobook because I bought the audiobook way back when, thinking, oh, I'll just jump right into that, and that's when the little boy is grown up. I have the audiobook, but I haven't listened to it. I have so many plans, but I just don't have time to read them. Same with I want to read all of the Chronicle of Narnia. I want to read, I have the physical. I used to have like the box set. I don't have that anymore, but I bought a bind up used secondhand copy, so it's big and thick. I'd like to read that. I don't remember. I mean, I know the gist of Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and Aslan, and all the kids, and stuff like that. Awesome. But to actually read all the books, I don't know if I ever have. This is kind of juicy. I might dump out some of the water and then put this in. This meat isn't cooked all the way. I'm going to dump out some of the liquid, and then I'll dump this in, and then the meat can simmer the rest of the way with this, and then I'll get the pot of rice going. Just a minute. Okay. I didn't dump it all out, but you know how it sweats. Oh, I thought it might have one of those things on it, but it does not, so. I should see before I open that other one if I have any, and chicken rib sauce is open in the fridge, like Diana's chicken rib sauce. I might have some left in there. Let me see. I'm going to put this on and put it upside down. I'm just going to check my fridge. No, I don't see any. I do want a little more sauce because if they're going to put this over top of rice, I want enough sauce. And it was 69 cents. But this is good. I should see if they have more. Ugh. That's not all of it. I'll wait till this ends up cooking all the way. I'm going to turn it down to medium so I don't scorch it or anything. And I'm just going to let it bubble and bubble and bubble. And bubble. Alright, I'm going to get a pot out and start measuring that rice. Alright, I got that. Rinsed it, put it in. Get that out of the way. Oh, it smells good. It's nothing fancy. And there's leftover watermelon and cucumber in there. Baby carrots. You know, stuff. Peaches. I kind of reined them in with peaches. I'm like, you can have 2 peaches a day. Misha had one for breakfast on her way out the door. She has one in her lunch kettle. Maze has one in his lunch kettle. Just, they will devour them in one day. Like, no time. Especially when they're good peaches. You know the difference. The nice sweet ones, but still kind of firm. Not firm, but not mush. But still sugary sweet. But naturally delicious. So, yeah, I just need to simmer down with this. I'm going to let it simmer until that's cold water in there. Till that starts bubbling, I'll put a blob of butter in there, and I have a lid there on the table. I'm not going to season this rice. I might put a dash of salt, but probably not. No, I won't, because that's flavored enough, I'm assuming. And, yeah, probably go outside with Boris for a little bit. Oh, I gotta do that dang laundry before it starts stinking. Alright, rotating or hanging up towels, got stuff in the dryer. Alright, that's hung up. I couldn't put all the stuff that was in the washer in the dryer because the washer's bigger than the dryer, but I took all the towels out and hung them up. And Mace's jersey, soccer jersey, it's not supposed to go in the dryer, so I just hang that up. And I'll do another load of laundry after the kids get home because of their towels and swimsuits from camp. I'll have enough to do then. It's coming up. It's almost time. Almost. Get the butter. Butter. There's crumbs all over this. Yeah, I'll get a different one. There. It's a good bubble. And that's it. It's the easiest thing. This is for basmati rice, though. I know a couple of people, this was a long time ago, they said they tried it and it didn't work, but they didn't use basmati rice. So I don't know about other rices. I just generally do basmati rice. I have cooked jasmine rice before, and it turned out good, but it's a different way. It's not these same directions. My mother-in-law got rice at Superstore. I think she had some in-store deal. I think they're like 2 kg bags for like $2, like big bags. Not as big as like that bag, but for $2. And she got like, I think 3 or 4 of them. I'm like, I'd like to have that deal. I think it was just plain white rice though. I don't know how to cook that. But at that price, I'd learn how to cook it. And like not minute rice, but like actual rice. I mean, not that that isn't, I'm assuming it is, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know what deal or if it's still on or what. Get that. Done. This is a clean shirt, but it must have been one I used when I was painting. There's a little white on it. If you're wondering what that is, it's just paint from a long time ago. Okay, I'm going to shut this off. And when it comes time to actually eat it, I'll just turn it back on and warm it up. And Bob's your uncle. They can have some chicken and ribs, rice. And they can either have it right on top of the rice with some of the sauce going down, which that's what I would prefer if I was them, or eat it separate, whatever. All right, guys, I'm outside. I'm trying to be in the shade. Oh, gosh, it's hot. I got my feet on the ground, and that stuff is all shut off. I'm going to have to move my chair again. Jeepers. But I got this mail yesterday. Dad brought it to soccer last night. I forgot. I'm not having a cup of tea. It's too bloody hot out. I do have my water thing, but it's from my friend Christy E. from Ontario. So we're going to open it up and see. Oh, I actually didn't end up tearing it open. There's something in here. I can feel it. Okay, let's see the card. Oh, it's beautiful. Faithful friendship, warm memories, unconditional love. These are a wonderful gift of a loving pet. How lucky you were to have such a good friend, and how lucky your pet was to have you, thinking of you and feeling for you. And then there's a note in here. Oh, you even put your email and telephone number if we ever want to talk. Give a big squeeze to Boris. I'm going to read it all after, but from Christy. Thank you, Christy. Thank you so much. And there's the Rainbow Bridge. Thank you. I know you guys got to know Violet so much. She came to us while we got to know each other 4 years ago, and you've seen her come out of her shell that she was in when she came. Thank you, Christy. I really appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it so much. And you just lost your dad in November. I'm so sorry for your loss, Christy. I have experienced that grief too, of losing a parent, my mom, but I do talk to her every day, and I know your dad is with you, but it doesn't really make it any easier going through the grieving process. But I love you, sister. Thank you so much for this. Really, I wasn't expecting that. Look. The little dog prints. Let's see. It's in a little knot here. I'm just undoing it. I'm going to keep that. The kids and I were making a little thing for Violet's grave. I'm going to tie that around it.
true friend leaves paw prints in your heart. Thank you, Christy. It's so true. It's a magnet. It's so true. It really is. Yeah, I feel her every day, and I feel my other dogs that were in my life, Toffee especially. She was one of my other soul dogs from when I was growing up, and I had to make that decision to put her to rest, and I thought I'd never have another dog after her, and then I did, and I'm so glad I did, because the dogs I've had in my life have brought so much joy to me and to my family and to this world, and they leave such an impression. I really envision when I go into spirit all of the love that I got from my pets and my family is just going to blast into my body, my spiritual body. And pets do leave paw prints on your heart. So I'm going to cherish this and this card, and thank you so much. I know I've got so many messages from all of you friends, and I've read them all, and I'm going to keep them all, and it's just nice to know Violet touched so many of you, and just to see her and Boris play like they did, and she was such a beacon in the pet world, I think. And it's nice to know that I have friends like you guys out there, because it's hard to talk about this stuff sometimes, and I don't have people in my life, like I have friends, but I don't have friends that I talk to on a regular basis. When you get to a certain age, at least for me, I have friends, but I don't see them, and I don't talk to them, but my true friends, we're still friends kind of thing. You guys I talk to every day, and it's touching to know that you guys are there with me in my grief, and to support me and the family and Boris and the kids, and I never could have imagined the love that I get from you guys, really. I really cherish it and appreciate it. I really do. I might not say it, but I do. And so does Boris. And yeah, I'll show this to the kids when they get home, but how fitting. And Violet's smiling over there in the flower bed right now. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm going to call Dad after and tell him, because he wanted me to let him know who it was from, and the card. He always gets a kick out of cards and stuff. He likes to read them when he comes out and all that sort of thing. He's very much a part of our family, and my YouTube family. I know you don't see him a whole lot, but he takes it seriously and takes it to heart, you know, like the comments and all that stuff. So anyways, we're just going to sit out here. I'm going to do a little bit of a meditation, drink some water, and I don't have to worry about supper now. Maziah's in the house. I said we're just going outside. It's too hot to go for a walk right now. I might go for one later on this evening. But anyways, thank you, Christy. Really, I can't express how much that just helps me heal a little bit more. And I guess I'm not as well put together as I thought, because I could have just broke right there reading that, but that's okay. That's all part of grieving, and we're good. We're good, right, Boris? Yeah, we're good. And he's gonna go down and play with his cousin sister tomorrow and have a good romp. And yeah, days go on, don't they? It's true. Oh, look at this pretty bug that came to see me. It's not a hornet or anything. It does have black and yellow on it, but aren't you pretty? Beautiful. Clean your hands. And you can fly on. It's just those little things you learn to appreciate, and little notes popping in to say hi. Yeah, it's me. Are you coming over to see me? Put my finger there to see if he comes over. Probably won't. You just have a rest here in the shade. You're beautiful. He does have wings. He was flying. But that doesn't look like a hornet. And I don't think a wasp. But whatever it is, as long as he doesn't bite me, you can stay. Yeah, I keep tearing up. And then he popped in to say hi, so I think that's a sign. Look, he's cleaning and doing his back legs. I'm just going to leave him. He can sit there as long as he wants. Yeah, he's not coming over to me. What should we name you? Juniper? Are you Juniper? That's what popped into my head. Well, it's nice to meet you. You can sit out here and tear up with me, okay? That sounds good. Alright, I just installed a bug identifier app. I guess it was a longhorn wasp beetle. Whatever, it didn't bother me. He just flew off though. Yeah, I think he just needed a little rest. But he flew away, didn't bother me. I've seen a butterfly, and there's a little breeze now, and the plants are happy. It's a beautiful day, it really is. No clouds. I'm sure there's clouds somewheres, but not around here. Yeah. So. Oh, I just brought Boris out some more water because he dumped it out. Put it under that bush, so. Washed the basin and stuff, so he keeps hydrated. The guy across the road, he doesn't live there all year round, but he must have came home the other day because he mowed his lawn. He's mowing the rest of it. My husband's still working, Zoya's still in the house. I feel like I'm waiting for the school bus, but there's no school bus. I just tried a piece of that pork when I went in to get some fresh cold water, and it tastes good. It's a little different than Diana's chicken and rib sauce, but it should be fine. The rice is all puffed up. I didn't fluff it yet though, but the lid is still on it. And I didn't check the laundry when I went in, like if the dryer's done, so I can put the rest of it in. I'll have to check when I go in. But anyways, we're just sitting out here. Alright guys, everybody had supper. I'm about to take Maze to his appointment. I'm sorry I forgot to show you a bowl, but I'm waiting for Maze to get his arse downstairs so we can go to town, get this over with. Alright, Maze is all greased up from some moisture cream. Misha's home asleep from the busy day at camp. And we have 4 minutes to get to our appointment. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. We got in there, didn't even have to wait a minute. And this doctor was nice. I don't know if it's the same guy that I was complaining about earlier. Because, well, maybe he's been working here long enough. He was quick. He just wasn't so, I don't know, arsehole-ish. He was quite nice. But he was like, okay, that's it. Wasn't he? Yeah. So they're going to send Maze to a EMT or ETM. It's the place where they clear out earwax. It's going to be a month or two. But he told us to get mineral oil, like olive oil or something, and put 2 drops in twice a day. It's compacted hearing loss. Not like the nerve, it's just he's so full of, it's like a wall of wax. This has never happened before, ever. So he's he's packing some wax. All right, we're at the superstore to get some mineral oil for his ears. Some oil, Maze. Oil. I'm at the oils. I don't need a great big one. Like $23.99? I'm not. $24.99? No. Don't they have little tiny bottles? This is for ears, not for cooking.
Yeah.
Right there, maybe. $9.99.
Olive oil.
That's the cheapest one I see so far. Oh, what is this one? $11.99. Yeah, no.
What is sunflower?
Sunflower oil?
Yeah, what's that thing?
You can cook with it, yeah. Well, I guess we're going with the $9.99 one. That's $12.99. Where's the $9.90? Oh, yeah. PC organic olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil. I guess that's what we'll have to do. We got a cart for that. Oh, that was so much. Okay. Even the no-name one is still not. Like, that's $12.99. And that's often, like, the cheapest brand, but not today. Not today. Right, what I got so far is some more of that sandwich meat that they like. Those Minion cupcakes, the olive oil, 2 more things in sub buns, and some tortillas, 50% off. Well, hey friends, it's Tracey from another day. I'm putting an ending on this video. I didn't film the past couple days, or just very minimally, so it's just been a crazy couple of days. But yeah, that supper was a success. It was easy. It was just something different than potatoes and fried pork, and you know, just switch it up a bit. That evening after we got home, Misha was trying a new fried chicken. We defrosted a package of drumsticks from the deep freezer, and she tried a new fried chicken recipe, like fried in oil. So she soaked it. We didn't have tonic water, so she soaked it in water and baking soda, rinsed it, then milk and breading or whatever she did. Anyways, it turned out great. Excuse me. It looked like KFC chicken, honestly. We don't have a KFC anymore, so it was kind of nice. And then after that, we had a campfire. Just down back. I didn't really film it, just a little clip. But yeah, it turned out to be a pretty good day. Yeah, and I'm glad Maze's appointment went well. If it was the same doctor or not, I can't really remember. It's been a couple of years. But not that he was overly nice, but it was certainly much better experience than the very first time I met him. He's still very abrupt, but he wasn't so high up on his horse, it seemed like. So I appreciated that. And he took a little bit of extra time to go over stuff. And like, it was really quick, and I really appreciate that. I don't need a dilly-dally and lollygag. And anyways, we're still gonna just wait on that appointment for Maze to get his ear sucked out or whatever they do. It's not covered by health insurance or anything like that, so you gotta pay out of pocket, but that's, if it's gotta get done, it's gotta get done. It's fine. But anyways, I'm gonna say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay, guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will. See you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.